guys, welcome to another episode of Teens Talk with Nifemi. It's your host Oluwanifemi, and I'm so glad to be here once again. I hope you're good. I hope you are doing fine. You can always feel free to tell me how you are doing through the comment section, or even if you like to reach out to me and connect with me, I'll always be dropping my contact details and my email in the description box below. So yeah, feel free to hit me up. So, on the last week's episode, we talked about imposter syndrome, and I'm so happy God led me to talk about that topic because a lot of people could relate to it, and a lot of people had a lot to learn from it. I had a lot of reviews concerning it, people saying how much they were blessed by that episode, and it gave me joy because I like it when I get feedback from an episode that I release. So please keep giving me feedback, please keep commenting. It really goes a long way. So if you have not listened to that episode yet, you are really missing out and you should really listen to that episode. Thank you in advance. How my week went. My week was okay. We thank God. God has just been giving me strength actually, because when I wake up every morning and I'm feeling better and stronger, I just thank God because it is just God. He's my source of strength, and He's the one that gives me the encouragement to keep pushing. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah, and it's officially 1 month of my IT. I've officially done 1 month, and I'm like, I'm grateful to God. 1 month. It's not easy, but we thank God regardless. So on this podcast before, so yeah, she's a really amazing person that you should connect with. Then the Limitless Faith Life Good podcast is another amazing episode that you should really listen to. Shout out to Grow on the podcast. It's a lovely podcast. Then Hafiz Nova, the award winning podcaster. You should really listen to his podcast, the Cha Cha Music Review podcast. You should really listen to it. Then Youth Digest. It's a podcast you should also listen to. And there are lots more. And I really love it if you check out their podcast channels and you listen to it and you drop a review for them. Say that you're from Oluwanifemi. Yeah. Thank you so much in advance. So that being said, let's get into the business of today. Welcome back from that short break. So, today we are going to be talking about another interesting topic, building good relationships. So, we'll first start with what is a relationship. Relationship is a way in which two or more people or things are connected, or a state of being connected. And we should really endeavor to build good relationships with people. I'm talking about your friends, your family, your colleagues at work, everybody in general. We should learn to build good relationship with them. I want us to look at John 13:34. God said, "So now I'm giving you a new commandment. Love each other just as I have loved you. You should love each other." Even God says we should love each other, meaning we should build good relationship with people, we should show love to people, we should spread love to people. We should not give room for hatred, backbiting, or any sort of bad energy. And what is the importance of building good relationship? Building good relationships make you happy. It gives you joy, the fact that you are on a good level with somebody, the fact that you relate with somebody easily, and it's not like you people are fighting or anything. It gives you happiness, it gives you this peace of mind. It also fosters unity because you are able to work together with your colleagues, you are able to work together with your friends without any form of argument, without any form of disunity. It fosters unity, it fosters growth in all aspects, and it also increases your self-worth because when you have people you relate to on a good level and friendly level, it makes you feel like you belong. And when you feel like you belong, it also adds to your self-confidence. Yes, and I know a lot of people find it hard to relate with others due to either their past experiences, either people have had experiences where either a friend betrayed them or a friend let them down, and because of that, they just feel like, okay, let me just not relate with people anymore, let me just be on my own. And I can actually understand, and I can actually relate to how you feel, but that should not stop you from building good relationship with people. People might also have an introverted nature. I'm shy, I don't like to talk to people, I don't like to relate with people, because that's just their nature. But still, that should not stop you from building good relationship with people. You can decide to come out of that your introverted zone and relate to people and get to know people more. So how do you build good relationship with others? One, know yourself. Before you think of getting to know someone else, before you think of interacting with someone, you need to know yourself. You need to know your likes and dislikes, because I feel that will help you in building relationship with people. You know your likes and dislikes, you know what you want and what you don't want. So you first need to know yourself, understand yourself and study yourself, so that you know the type of people you like to relate with, the type of people you like to build good relationship with. Another thing is to be yourself. As long as you know yourself, you be yourself. You don't need to compromise or change anything about yourself because you want to build a good relationship with somebody. Be yourself. Don't try to pretend. Don't try to go overboard just because you want to build a good relationship with your friend, for example. Another thing is put in the work. Healthy relationships are not found but built. You can't just wake up one morning and say, okay, this person is my friend. I've already built a good relationship with this person. Yes, we can start being friends, we can start rolling, we can start vibing. No, it's not something you wake up in the morning and just say, okay, I've already made a friend. Our friendship have started. It takes time, it takes process. So you put in the work in finding that particular friend you like to build a relationship with. And what I mean by putting in the work, you communicate. Then from communicating, you get to know the person better before you agree that, okay, this person is my friend, I can build a good relationship with this person, or okay, this person is my colleague, we can work together to achieve this thing. So put in the work. Let your work, let your effort show that you really want to build a good relationship with this person. Another thing is set and respect boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself. You should learn to set boundaries between you and your friends or you and your colleagues, so that they don't overstep that boundary and then it will get you upset. And because of that, you now feel that, okay, I don't want to relate with this person anymore. Set your boundaries and let that your friend or your colleague know that, okay, this is the boundary this girl has, so that I don't overstep it. And also learn to respect other people's boundaries. There are some things your friend might not want you to interfere to. There are some things your friend might not want you to talk about. There are some things your friends might not want you to do. Learn to understand that and respect his or her boundaries, so that you know how to relate with them better, so that you will to understand and know them well. Another thing is talk and listen. Listen to understand, not listen to respond. You should learn to be a listening ear to your friends, to your colleague, or anybody around you. There are times your friend might be going through something. Always be there to listen to him or her. Give them your listening ears. They need you to listen and understand. They don't need you to listen and respond. They will just need you to listen to them. Then after they are done pouring out their emotions, pouring out their anger, or pouring out their trouble, then you will now talk. Then you will encourage them. Then you speak to them and you pray with them. So learn to listen to your friends, and by doing that, it fosters unity between you and that person. Because then the person will see you as someone he or she can confide in. The person will see you as someone he or she can talk to freely, and that in a way builds a good relationship between you and that person. Another thing is accept support and be supportive. Don't be a lone ranger, don't be a one man person. You feeling that okay, I can do everything myself, I don't need anybody's help, I don't need anybody helping me, I can do it by myself. No, in this life, you cannot be a lone ranger. God has to be by your side, people too have to be by your side, because there is no how one day or another you are going to need their help, and you cannot just keep saying that you don't need anybody's help, you can do everything on your own. My dear, you can't do anything on your own. Oh. People will always be there to help you, people will always be there to give you the support you need, because through your relationship with a particular friend you can get maybe a job that you have been looking for, or you can get an opportunity that you have been trying to chase. Maybe the person knows someone that is working in that particular place you wanted to get into, and by that the person helps you to get there. So that's what I mean by saying learn to accept support and then show your friends support. Be supportive. Always be there for them when they need you at time T. Always try your best to be there for them. Give them all the support that they need. Because a friend in need is a friend indeed. If you are a good friend to somebody, they will be a good friend to you too. So always learn to show your support to people, and always learn to accept support. Because no man is an island. You always need someone's help at one point or the other. Finally, there is something I want to address. How do you deal with difficult friends or people? I'm not going to lie, you are going to come across difficult people, you are going to come across difficult friends that they just want to frustrate you, and it seems like you are trying your possible best to build good relationship with them, and you just don't want this bad energy, like you just don't want this bad vibe between you and that person. You want to be on a cool level with people, you want to be on a cool level with every one of them, and it just seems like this girl is giving me a headache. It just seems like the person just wants to frustrate you. I can actually relate to that. And sometimes you just feel like I'm done trying my best. Let me just leave this person. Let me just leave this person. It's a good thing for you not to harbor hatred. It's a good thing for you wanting to build that relationship with that person. But there are some times that after trying your possible best, then you can choose to stay away from the person. I mean, you have tried your possible best, tried everything on this earth to build a good relationship with the person, but the person doesn't just like you. The person doesn't just want to relate with you, and God sees that you have tried your best, and now you are just justified to just stay away from the person. And when I mean stay away, I don't mean stay away from the person and hate the person. Stay away from the person, all well and good. But if the person needs your help in one way or the other, you can help the person. Or if the person says hi, you can also say hi. Or if you see the person on the road, you can also greet the person. But at that point, you have like stopped trying to put effort in getting the person to be your friend, or you have stopped putting the effort in getting the person to be a close relation to you. Okay, you are definitely going to come across difficult people who don't want to have anything to do with you, who feel like they are better off without you, and it's fine because people have their preferences, people have who they want to roll with. It's totally fine. But after trying your best, you can just take a step back and stay away from the person for your own well-being and for that person's well-being too. But just know that in your own mind you tried your best, and no matter how the person might need your help, you're always going to be there to help the person. So yes, I hope I've been able to clear your mind on this. So thank you for staying to the end of today's episode. I really hope you are able to get one or two from this episode. Thank you so much. See you on another episode.